The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missins Wood, thinks the biggest threat to her marriage is Hope Logan, Annika Noel. However, Steffy could be in for an awakening if Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, sets her sights on the good doctor. Will Ivy make a move on John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin? Keep reading to find out what could happen when Ivy returns to Los Angeles. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan's resurrection. B&B spoilers reveal that after Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton marriage fell apart, Hope got closer to Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. However, when Thomas proposed marriage multiple times, Hope always said no. Thomas left for France and is now engaged to Paris Buckingham, Diamond White. B&B spoilers, Carter Walton's flirting. Since then, Hope has been fixated on Steffy's husband, Finn. At the Brooks' bedroom party, Hope drank too much bubbly and planted a kiss on Finn. After that, Hope nearly has her fashion line canceled. Hope doesn't want that, so she's trying to keep her attention focused elsewhere. Currently, Hope seems to enjoy flirting with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Ivy Forrester's return. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Ivy is coming back to LA. Fans saw her once recently, when her flight had an extended layover. Ivy was flirting with Liam until Steffy interrupted. Ivy is coming back, and she will bring her niece, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. Even though Ivy seemed stuff on Liam during her layover, she hasn't met Finn yet. B&B spoilers, unexpected shakeups. Even though Steffy thinks Hope is a threat to her marriage, what happens if she's wrong? What if there is an even bigger threat? Ivy, could Ivy meet Finn and decide that's the man she wants? Of course, Steffy will be fierce about Ivy staying away from Finn. It would be totally like Ivy to play nice with Finn. Of course, Steffy would warn Finn about Ivy just as she did with Hope and Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Knowing Finn, he probably won't listen. In fact, Ivy might even explain a few things to Finn about his dear Steffy. There is a lot of history between Ivy, Steffy, and Hope. So Ivy's return could really spice things up and provide some new pairing and rivalry opportunities. Do you think Ivy will target Finn when she returns to Los Angeles? How will Steffy deal with two direct threats to her marriage? Is it possible that Steffy might be forced to make some enemy alliances to save her relationship? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The world of the bold and the beautiful B&B is known for its tantalizing love triangles, family feuds, and unexpected betrayals, and it seems the upcoming storyline might be no exception. With the return of Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, to Los Angeles, there could be a major shakeup in Steffy Forrester Finnegan's, Jacqueline Missins Wood, world, especially in her marriage to John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. As the spoilers suggest, Steffy might think Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is the biggest threat to her relationship. But what happens if Ivy makes a move on Finn? Let's dive into how Ivy's return to B&B could ignite a whole new romantic obsession and cause turmoil in Steffy's life. At the heart of the drama lies the ever-entangled lives of Hope Logan and Steffy and their mutual affection for the same men over the years. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope's interest in Finn, after her emotional separation from Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, might have posed the most recent threat to Steffy's marriage. After Liam's marriage to Hope fell apart, she began to find herself increasingly drawn to Finn. In a shocking moment, Hope planted a kiss on Finn during Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, bedroom party, much to Finn's confusion and Steffy's dismay. However, Hope quickly realized that pursuing Finn wasn't the best idea, especially with her own career and reputation at stake. She decided to redirect her attention, and for a while, it appeared that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, became her new romantic distraction. The flirtation between Hope and Carter, who has his own complicated love life on the show, provided a temporary detour, giving Steffy some relief. But Steffy's concerns about her marriage might be far from over. Enter Ivy Forrester, a familiar face for longtime The Bold and the Beautiful fans. The last time Ivy was in Los Angeles, she was stuck on Liam, constantly finding herself in romantic entanglements that never seemed to go anywhere. Her extended layover and brief return sparked nostalgia for those who remembered Ivy's dramatic history with both Liam and Steffy. Ivy and Steffy's rivalry had once reached a boiling point, and Steffy remains wary of Ivy's intentions. Ivy's upcoming return to Los Angeles, however, is set to introduce a fresh complication. Along with bringing her niece, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, to the city, Ivy herself may be looking for something, or someone, new. This time, Ivy may not be interested in rekindling her old flame with Liam. Instead, B&B spoilers hint that she might set her sights on Finn, Steffy's husband, a man she hasn't met yet, but could very well become infatuated with once she does. Steffy has been laser-focused on protecting her marriage from Hope, whom she views as a direct threat. Ever since Hope kissed Finn, Steffy has kept a close eye on her, suspecting that her stepsister might try to come between her and her husband. While Hope has seemingly shifted her attention elsewhere, it may be Ivy's return that poses the real danger. Unlike Hope, who has always had her eyes on either Liam or Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, Ivy is coming back with an entirely different perspective. Steffy might not see her cousin as a threat right away, but that underestimation could prove costly. Ivy has always been ambitious and strategic, and if she sees an opening to get close to Finn, she might seize it. Finn represents everything Ivy has longed for in a romantic partner. He's stable, kind, and a dedicated family man. After years of chasing after unavailable or emotionally conflicted men like Liam, Finn could offer Ivy the chance at a real relationship, freed of the baggage that usually accompanies Steffy and Liam's turbulent past. The question is, will Finn be drawn to Ivy in return? Finn has always been portrayed as a faithful husband, deeply in love with Steffy. However, B&B has never shied away from testing even the strongest of relationships. If Steffy becomes overly protective or obsessive about keeping Ivy away from Finn, it could backfire, pushing Finn toward Ivy out of frustration or a desire for emotional peace. Moreover, Ivy's charm and beauty might intrigue Finn, especially if he's feeling neglected or overwhelmed by Steffy's constant battles to keep their marriage intact. Ivy could provide the perfect blend of stability and intrigue that draws Finn in when he least expects it. Steffy is no stranger to love triangles and bitter rivalries. She's fought hard for her relationships in the past, whether with Liam or Finn, and she's not one to back down easily. Once she realizes that Ivy might be interested in Finn, she will likely go into full defensive mode. Steffy could confront Ivy head-on, warning her to stay away from her husband. But how will Ivy respond? Unlike Hope, who might back down out of respect for boundaries, Ivy could relish the competition. She knows how to play the long game and might use her charm and connection to the Forrester family to ingratiate herself with Finn over time. Ivy might even pretend to be Steffy's ally, all the while planting seeds of doubt in Finn's mind about his marriage. As the tension escalates, Steffy and Finn's marriage could begin to crack under the pressure. Steffy's determination to keep Ivy and Hope at bay might cause friction between her and Finn, especially if Finn doesn't see Ivy as a threat initially. Steffy's past history with jealousy and possessiveness could resurface, causing her to make impulsive decisions that push Finn away rather than bringing him closer. Finn, on the other hand, may start to feel trapped between his loyalty to Steffy and the growing connection he feels with Ivy. Even if Finn doesn't initially intend to stray, the emotional distance that forms between him and Steffy could make him vulnerable to Ivy's advances. If Ivy plays her cards right, she could slowly but surely chip away at the foundation of Steffy and Finn's marriage. Faced with threats on multiple fronts, Steffy might be forced to turn to unlikely allies in her fight to save her marriage. Could she consider making a temporary truce with someone like Hope or even Liam? After all, they all share a common interest in protecting their families.